Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be reviewing and then ranking all 3 Prism Star cards from the Celestial Storm set. So this video is geared towards the competitive player and the 2019 Standard Format. I am trying to do videos just like these for all of the different types of Ultra Rares and Secret Rares in the Celestial Storm set. I have done a video very similar to this for the full art trainers from the set already. So when it comes to these Prism Star cards, these cards range in value from only $1 to $2. On average, you're going to get 2, maybe 3 in a booster box, and these cards do come in the reverse holo slot of a pack. This is the 3rd Sun and Moon series set to include Prism Star cards. However, there are several fewer Prism Star cards in Celestial Storm than in both Ultra Prism and Forbidden Light. The rule with Prism Star cards is that only one copy of a specific Prism Star with the same name can be used in a deck. So that is the main reason that these cards aren't that valuable, just because people don't need 4 of these in a deck. So of the 3 Prism Star cards in this set, I would say 2 have potential for competitive play. The card that is least likely to see run in competitive play, in my opinion, would be Latios Prism Star. This is the 3rd best Prism Star in Celestial Storm, or really the worst Prism Star. So this card has an HP of 140. It is a Dragon type card, has a weakness to Fairy type Pokemon, so it is weak against something like Gardevoir GX, and it does have a low retreat cost of 1 colorless energy. Only one move on this card called Dragon Fleet for 2 colorless energy or 1 double colorless energy. It does 50 damage times the number of evolution Dragon type Pokemon you have in play. Well, if you do have a full bench of Dragon type Pokemon, this card can do up to 250 damage per turn and knock out really anything in one attack. However, there are really not that many Dragon type evolution cards out there that see any run. The only Dragon type Pokemon I can actually think of that is a little bit useful would be Dragonite from Sun and Moon base set. That is a stage 2 card, so it will take a long time to set up. And you would pair that with Rayquaza GX from this set as well. Dragon Wave on Dragonite does 130 damage. However, you must discard both a Grass and Lightning type energy from Dragonite when attacking. That would work well with Rayquaza GX because it allows you to move a energy card from your discard pile to Rayquaza when you're using its ability. So you could potentially pair Dragonite, Latios Prism Star, and Rayquaza GX together. But in my opinion, this card is hard to use right now just because it requires evolution Dragon type Pokemon. It cannot utilize basic Dragon type Pokemon like Rayquaza GX. The 2nd best Prism Star card from Celestial Storm, at least in my opinion, would be Jirachi. This is a basic Metal type Pokemon with an HP of 80. It has a ×2 weakness to Fire type Pokemon, a -20 resistance to Psychic type, and then a low retreat cost of 1 colorless energy. It has an ability and 1 move. Its ability, Wish Upon a Star, says if you took this Pokemon as a face-down prize card during your turn, and your bench isn't full before you put it into your hand, you may put it onto your bench and take 1 more prize card. And then Perish Dream, for 3 colorless energy, does 10 damage. It says, this Pokemon is now asleep. At the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. So 2 intriguing things on this card, its ability and its move. First, I'll jump to its move, Perish Dream. Although the move does require 2 energy cards if you're using a double colorless, and only does 10 damage the first turn, because this is only a Prism Star card and not a GX card, your opponent will only get 1 prize card if they knock out Jirachi. Hopefully you can knock out the defending Pokemon, and it is a GX, allowing you to get 2 prize cards after your opponent's next turn. And then its ability, Wish Upon a Star, is pretty neat, it allowing you to get 1 more prize card if you have 2 things. If you have Jirachi Prism Star in your prize cards, and then if you have an open spot on your bench, putting it directly onto your bench from your prize cards. You can then get one additional prize card with the knockout that you just performed on your opponent. So if you're using something like Dialga GX, its GX attack allows you to attack 2 turns in a row. You could potentially get 5 prize cards in 2 turns without your opponent attacking at all, and only need 1 prize card to already win the game. Now there are a few different ways to check your prize cards early in a game. The first would be Gladion from Crimson Invasion. It allows you to look at your face down prize cards and put one in your hand, replacing it with Gladion. There's also Beast Ball, which does pretty much the same thing. And then Rotom Dex actually allows you to shuffle your prize cards into your deck and replace them with cards from your deck. So if you know that Jirachi Prism Star is in your deck and not in your prize cards, you potentially can put it in your prize cards by using that Rotom Dex. Now, a way that people thought may work at first was to use the Blaster GX attack on Celesteela GX, allowing you to turn up all of your prize cards, therefore knowing the exact card you needed to take to use this ability and get one more prize card. However, if you notice on Wish Upon a Star, it does say a face down prize card, not a face up. But overall, this card does have some intrigue. I actually wouldn't play it in a competitive deck, at least right now, just because it requires a lot going on to actually be able to knock out a Pokemon with Perish Dream or to get an additional prize card with Wish Upon a Star. But compared to Latios Prism Star, this card is much better. So in my opinion, the best Prism Star card in Celestial Storm would be Latias. This is a basic Dragon-type Pokemon, 130 for the HP. Has a ×2 weakness to Fairy-type Pokemon, and a 1 colorless energy retreat cost. The card does only have one move called Dreamy Mist. For 1 colorless energy, it does 30 damage. The main reason you want to use this card is because of the text on Dreamy Mist. It says, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to each of your basic bench Dragon-type Pokemon. This card works perfectly with Rayquaza GX from Celestial Storm. You could have 4 Rayquaza GX on your bench, and as long as you have enough energy in your discard pile, you can quickly set up all the Rayquaza GX on your bench because they are basic Dragon-type Pokemon. And I do like the fact this card searches your discard pile because Rayquaza GX's ability discards cards to try and attach a Grass or Lightning-type energy to Rayquaza GX. So right now, early on in the 2019 Standard Format, Latias Prism Star is easily the most competitive Prism Star in Celestial Storm. Jirachi definitely has some intrigue, and you may see it used out there just because it can do a lot of damage if it works out correctly. And then right now, Latios Prism Star isn't very good. And in the future, some of the sets coming out, Dragon Majesty for example, may have some Stage 1 or Stage 2 Dragon-type Pokemon out there that will make that card more useful. So there you have it. There's a look at all 3 Prism Star cards from the Celestial Storm set. On the screen you can see my rankings again. If your thoughts differ from mine, or if you have some additional strategy on how to use these cards, please let me know in the comment section of this video. So thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, make sure to check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages. So thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.